Hey friends, Rosanne Callens here. Let me start with something that might surprise you. The people that I admire most are not the strongest people I know. They are the people who know when to borrow strength. Think about that for a second. You know, we celebrate independence and we celebrate self made success and we celebrate grit and determination. We love the story of the person who pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and figured it all out on their own. But after years of coaching thousands of people and speaking at locations around the world, raising kids, building businesses, and navigating life's twists and turns, I have discovered something different. The most successful people I know, they're part of a team. And that's what I want to talk about today. Who's on your success team? Because recently, while reflecting on my time speaking at a conference in Germany, I found myself thinking about all of the people who helped me become the person I am today. And not because they gave me all the answers, not because they solved my problems, but because they helped keep me going when my battery was running seriously low. And you know, one of the ideas behind electric leadership is that your voltage is your value. Your energy matters. Your mindset matters. Your ability to show up fully present matters. But here's what nobody talks about. Even the strongest batteries need to be recharged. And sometimes that recharge comes from the amazing people around us. And maybe it's a friend who reminds you who you are after a difficult week. Maybe it's the mentor who asks that one question that changes everything. Maybe it's the colleague who sees the potential in you before you see it yourself. Maybe it's the family member who quietly keeps believing in you while you're busy doubting yourself. These people matter so much more than we realize. And one of my newest questions I've been training my brain to ask is, how else can we get there? Because when life gets hard, our thinking gets really narrow, like we have blinders on, and we become convinced that there's only one way forward, one answer, one solution, one path. But the people on your success team, they help us see different possibilities that we can't even see ourselves. They help us remember that being stuck, it's just a moment. In fact, I love that song by U2, Stuck in a Moment. And you've got to listen to it. I don't want to sing, but it really is, the lyrics are beautiful. It's like you're stuck in a moment. You're just stuck in, it's just a moment. And often all it takes is just one conversation, one different perspective, or one person to help us find a different route. I've experienced that over and over in my life. There have been seasons, and plenty of them, where I was the encourager. And there have also been seasons where I desperately needed encouragement. There have been times where I was helping others find their power, and times when I sorely needed someone to help me find mine. And that's not weakness, everyone. That's being human. In fact, here's something I would love for you to write down. We rise together, we recharge together. That's the phrase. We rise together, we recharge together. Because leadership, it was never meant to be a solo sport. Success was never designed to be a lonely journey. And if you're carrying everything by yourself right now, maybe this is your sign. Maybe it's time for you to let someone be part of your success team. So here's your challenge this week. I want you to grab a piece of paper and write down 5 names, 5 people who recharge you, 5 people who make you think bigger, 5 people who remind you of who you are, 5 people who help you become a better version of yourself. Then I want you to do one more thing. I want you to reach out to one of them. Send a text, make a phone call, write a note. Tell them the impact that they've had on your life. Because I promise you this, The people who help keep your light shining rarely realize how much they've contributed to your journey. And while you're making that list, I want you to ask yourself one more question. Whose success team am I on? Because someone out there might need your encouragement today. Someone out there might need your perspective. Someone out there might need your belief. Someone out there might need your light. And goodness, everyone, that's how leadership spreads. One person at a time, one conversation at a time, one act of encouragement at a time. And I appreciate you spending a few minutes with me today. If this episode resonated with you, I would love for you to share it with someone who has been a part of your success team or someone who might need this reminder right now. And if you'd like more coaching, encouragement, insights, and practical ways to build a life and career you love, make sure you connect with me, send me a DM, and tell me how you're doing. Remember, we rise together and we recharge together. Protect your energy, honor the people on your success team, and keep your light on. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye-bye.